Shalom, shalom. I want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Krakodash. Double honors to the elders and to the apostle of Great Millstone, and enough respect to the brothers out there pushing and spreading the truth, which is the gospel of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, to the four corners of the world. Now, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, I was looking up the word ruddy, okay, in the scripture, because I just saw a video of Apostle Aram Lab and Apostle Tahar and Apostle Gabar breaking down the word ruddy, when it described King David, and they were saying how it spoke to his youth, right? Not actually his complexion. But while I was going into it, while I was doing the research on that, I found this right here, and I found it interesting, because for the longest, okay, it says the dark skinned Hebrews, right? For the longest, everybody, they called us crazy, okay? For the longest, people refused to acknowledge that the so-called Negro, okay, the so-called black men, the Negroes, are the Israelites, right? And they called us, liars. They called us blasphemers, okay? They accused us of sacrilege, all right, because we were changing things in the scriptures. But we were speaking truth all along. But instead of them trying to admit that we've brought out the truth, they always try to sneak in these little things in there to make it seem like they were never lying in the first place. Esau has a habit of doing this. Okay, another example that also comes into mind is the when the elders broke down the scriptures about the UFOs. For the longest, people scoffed, okay, and they laughed, and they said, yo, you guys are doing a lot of stretches, okay? There is no such thing as UFOs. The world love to do that. They laugh at you when you mention the UFOs, right? And then when Esau comes out and admit it, he doesn't call it UFOs. He calls it UAP, like he was never denied it in the first place, and so he make himself seem as though he never lied, and that he's always been telling truth. And this is something that's very interesting and is very, very interesting. And so it brings my mind to the book of Ezra, okay, first Ezra, where an argument is being made that truth is the strongest, okay? So I just want to make this real quick. And then, I hope brothers is encouraged, like that this ministry that we're in, it's very, very effective, okay? The things that we do now, we are victorious in doing it. Nothing can be done against the truth, but for the truth. You get what I'm trying to say? That's why the scripture says that in the last days, faith shall flourish, and truth, which has been so long denied, shall be declared. Okay, so First Ezra chapter 4, starting from verse 38, it says, as for the truth. Now let me just try to highlight it. Just trying to see if I can highlight it. Yeah, it's fine. Verse 38 says, as for the truth, it endureth, and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forevermore. Okay? It says, with her there is no accepting of persons or rewards, but she does the things that are just, and refraineth from all unjust and wicked things, and all men do well like of her works. Okay? It says neither in her judgment is any unrighteousness, and she is the strength and kingdom. She is the strength, kingdom, power, and majesty of all ages. Blessed be the God of truth. Okay. So truth is the strongest, okay? And we see this happening in our times. So, hey, we're going to keep this thing pushing. And very soon, man, the kingdom got to come, okay? So it's little things like this that makes you, that it just boosts your faith. And then immediately you realize that this ministry that we're doing is effective. It actually affects the world, and that prophecies are sure to come to fruition. So with that, I hope edification goes out to the brothers that are listening. I want to say shalom, Yahweh Bashim Ashai, Barakatham. Just real quick too, I'm gonna post a link to the video that I was talking about as to how the elders were explaining the word ruddy. So I'm gonna post that in this subscription. I highly recommend everybody to watch it and be edified. So with that, I'm gonna end it right there. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Bashim Yashai Brakatham. May the blessing of blessing be upon our houses.